Okay, so today what we're going to be doing is, I'm not sure if you've had a problem with it or not, but so our coworkers are so awesome and they create Nearpod lessons and they share it. So I have 3 ways that I wanted to talk to you today about how to access a Nearpod lesson, because if another teacher creates it in another course, your students will not be able to access the Nearpod lesson unless you've brought it to your library. So, with that being said, let's do this. I'm going to go to another subject and let's go to math. So this Nearpod lesson is what we're supposed to do in math. When I pull it up, it says to add it to my library because I'm not the one that created it. So I can access it that way. Now, if I'm the teacher that created the lesson, I may want to put it into our school library because that way all of the teachers will be able to access it. So one of the cool things about that is just going up here and sharing with teachers or adding it to the school library. So I'm actually going to go ahead and add it to the school library so that when the teachers want to access it, they can access it there. The other way is, now that I've added it to my library, I can actually create the student pace lesson, copy the link, and then turn around and go back into that math folder in that lesson and change the link that that teacher put in there because that was to her personal Nearpod. So just copy and paste it, my link in there, and now it works. Just like that. So when the students click on it, they can now join the lesson without a code. Another way that you can do it is by adding material and then go into Nearpod, finding the lesson, which is here, creating a student pace lesson if I'm wanting the students to do it, and then it adds the external or whatever, the link there. So there's several ways to access it. The school library, if you create one, it's probably easier to put it in there so the teachers can just grab it. Adding it to your library and then assigning it to your kids, or adding it to your library and then going to add materials in Nearpod and then adding it as a link that way. Thank you. I hope this helps. Have a good evening.